Chairperson, I disagree with all of my colleagues. And my reason is, it is clear that Mr. Mkabinde, he lied, it's clear. And he lied under oath. Does that mean we should stop the entire proceeding and let him go and redo the affidavit? If we say he must do so, then we must treat all the witnesses the same. General Mkwanazi lied under oath about his testimony on former Minister Becky Cele. He then withdrew and said he apologizes, which means he lied under oath to this house. General Mkwanazi lied, Mr. Mkabinde lied under oath. They are both wrong. We are sitting here with a WhatsApp that the SC says this WhatsApp evidence has been provided as testimony to him by General Mkwanazi. There's a possibility that these WhatsApps are fake. That's the reason why we are probing. And I asked the SC for clarity. The WhatsApp that General Mkwanazi in his affidavit provides and says it proves that Brown Mokhotsi spoke to the Chief of Staff via WhatsApp. Whereas the WhatsApp says Brown Mokhotsi is the name and the content of the WhatsApp speaks over Brown. Did Brown Mokhotsi speak to himself? So there's a possibility that this too is a lie and it must be probed. So Chairperson, if we proceed to say Mr. Mkabinde must go redo the affidavit, then we must stop the entire proceedings and tell General Mkwanazi because he lied, he must go and redo his affidavit and then we start all over again. I propose that if we are going to be fair, what we do to the one, we must do to the other. I propose we proceed and we interrogate like it is our responsibility to do. We did a very good job in exposing the lie of Mr. Mkabinde. That's what we're supposed to do. When it's submitted to us, we interrogate and we will determine whether someone lied or not. What other honorable members can do in their rights, now that they have discovered that he has lied and EFF says they will open up a case of perjury, they should do that because that's what we are here for. But if we're going to stop this proceeding on the basis that he lied, I'll support only if we then tell General Mkwanazi, because he lied under oath, he must redo his affidavit. We don't accept it and we will start the entire process over. Treat all witnesses the same. We have no side here. We have not chosen a side. So what's good for the one must be good for the other. If we proceed despite the lies under oath by General Mkwanazi, then we must proceed today with Mr. Mkabinde and interrogate on that issue. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable James.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I think there's a difference here between General Kwanazi's statement and testimony where lies were exposed, alleged lies, and Mr. Nkabinde. Mr. Nkabinde clearly said earlier on that he was disadvantaged. So on that basis, to start off with, the man said he was disadvantaged, he didn't have his gadgets, and hence he had to thumb suck the entire statement. I also cannot see us moving forward and having selective paragraphs that we're going to probe. It's either we probe a complete testimony or we leave it at that. Dates are key to this, to the sitting, especially when it comes to us sort of doing, trying to connect dates in terms of mapping of occurrence of events. It is very key to us. So, today I disagree with my colleague behind me in terms of saying it's exactly the same. It is not the same because he has stated that he's been disadvantaged. He didn't have access. Everyone else, we're going to probe and we're going to catch them out in their lies. But there's a difference here with this witness. Thank you, Chair.
Chief Whip. Chief Whip.
No, Chair, I think we've got to try and prevail on Honorable Sauls, in line with what the majority view is saying in the meeting. And I think, Honorable James is making an important observation that in many respects, those that came before us and those that would be coming, there would be instances where we are able to demonstrate that what they are presenting before us is inaccurate, is inconsistent, is wrong, and may be informed by an intention to conceal certain information. But in this case, we are dealing with a person that says, right from the onset, I was not ready to come to you. I think, despite that, the fact that we have picked that up on one or two of the issues that were discussed, but the admission that right from the onset I was not ready, I think is sufficient, Chair, for us to agree that we should not proceed with the witness. And I'm saying, notwithstanding what Honorable Sauls was saying about what Mkhona's, Lieutenant General Mkhona's and others have said before us. But in this case, we have to remember that the witnesses before us are here at our own behest. They need to help us. That's why the witnesses are here. We are not necessarily inviting people to prove that they've committed crime or they are wrong. We are inviting them to come and help us so that we can determine the appropriate course of action to deal with the crisis before us. So when a person who's supposed to come and help you says, I am coming to you, but I am not as empowered as I should in order to help you to achieve your own objective, I think it's fair that we must be sympathetic to that and allow for the witness to go back and prepare and come back to us at a later date. Thanks, Chair.
SC.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, honorable members. In relation to Nkhonazi, General Nkhonazi, can I immediately say that he did correct the allegation he made against Minister Mkele and then provided an affidavit. So I think it does fall in a different category. As far as the statement of all the witnesses that have appeared before this committee, we adopt the same procedure. We conduct interviews. They are recorded with the consent of the particular witness. We then draft a statement on the basis of that interview, referencing our terms of reference and the relevant documents. We then presented to the witness. As I indicated earlier, increasingly witnesses have lawyers on board with senior counsel and experienced attorneys. They then come back with a revised draft. We look at it and we engage, but at the end of the day, the responsibility for what's in the affidavit and what is eventually attested to under oath is their responsibility. Otherwise, we might as well have come here and just put the affidavit here and said to the Honourable Committee, now you can ask the witness questions. We don't. Otherwise, there's an assumption that we accept what the witness is saying under oath, and I think it should be pretty obvious from the examination of witnesses thus far that is not the case. In fact, part of the preparation for witnesses before they appear here, we tell them that we are not only going to lead you in relation to what's in your statement, but we are also going to ask you questions. Some of these questions may be awkward or difficult, and we've also got to put the versions of other witnesses and statements to you, and there'll be an engagement. Because we don't have the luxury of a commission of inquiry where implicated persons are still going to be called and then it's going to be cross-examination later on. We don't. We have one shot at a witness who comes here. We lead the witness. The witness is then asked questions by honourable committee members, and that's how we do our business. So as far as today's statement is concerned, a draft was sent to them on Sunday afternoon. We subsequently got 2 further drafts. And the last draft was signed. I think parliamentary colleagues can confirm that we weren't happy with the fact that we got it pretty late, but they had to be put on SharePoint and they had to be printed. So perhaps I'm just being too defensive by saying we can't take responsibility for what's in the statement. We've looked at the other drafts. They're material changes. But from an attorney-client privilege point of view, it's not fair for me to put to a witness and say, but this is what we put in the original statement, and now you've changed it. Why are you changing it? That's not how we work. And then just lastly, as a matter of evidence, it is so that if a witness tells one lie, yes, it may or can and often does affect the credibility of a witness, but it doesn't mean that you can call a witness an untruthful witness in his or her entirety without testing other parts of the evidence. I've tried to suggest a practical way forward, but if honourable members feel differently, that's your decision, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you so much, honourable members, and thank you.
Point of order, Chair.
Point of order.
I raised my hand, Chair. The ANC has spoken, and then you allowed the Honourable Chief Whip to speak again. I raised my hand. You indicate to me I can't speak. So I'm asking, based on what statements has been made after I made my statement, I'm asking you to allow me also to speak.
Okay. If that is the point of order that we have given you a chance to speak. Okay. Let me say this. We have given the ANC chance to speak. We have given the MKP chance to speak. We have given the DA chance to speak. We have given the EFF chance to speak. We have given the IFP. We have given yourself. We have given the Action SA chance to speak. And then we gave Honorable Ntuli, who comes from the ANC, which has 4 members in this committee, chance to speak. You request that I must give you a chance to speak.
Yes, Chair, because it was not on individual. When you gave the ANC, when you gave the ANC an opportunity and every other party, you were giving members. 2 members was speaking for a party. So you completed the rotation and then you went back to the ANC. So you should go back. If I have
in the ANC,
but it wasn't about individuals.
Let me remind you, it was only Honorable Sangoni who spoke. And
but you asked, is there anyone else in the ANC? Then when you came to EFF, you asked if there was anybody else. So you finished the party,
in
Chair.
the PA, okay. In the PA, Honorable Sauls, who is the second member who must speak?
It was not about the members. It was about the party. Then you went back and you gave the party, after full rotation, you gave the party a second chance. Now you must give the PA as a party.
Yes, I want
I
want to allocate a different member of the PA to speak. Who is that member?
For the second round, you give party.
Who is the?
You give party.
Who is the second member of the PA who must speak?
There's a second opportunity for the party to speak, and I will speak on behalf of the party.
No, it's not the second opportunity.
You gave the ANC a second opportunity.
It was not the same member, Honorable Ntuli and Honorable Sangoni.
So in other words, we are restricted. Are you saying, Chair, that when you go for a second round and someone raised their hands, those with single members here are not allowed to participate in a second round after rotation? No. Is that what you say?
Yes. Honorable Sauls.
No, please answer my question, Chair.
No. Let me remind you. When Honorable Sangoni spoke, I did not check with the...
Did she speak as ANC?
I did not check with the ANC if they had a second speaker. I realized that I only started checking with the MKP after Honorable Skosana has spoken. Honorable Nomvalo was given a chance to speak, and in the DA as well. We checked with Honorable Cameron and Honorable Thopper. And Honorable Kola Barnard can bear me witness. She also signaled to me that she was satisfied. We went to the EFF, Honorable Malema spoke, and I asked Honorable Matthys if she had something to say. Then I had to go back and correct myself and gave the ANC a chance to speak.
We must go on hindsight, sir. Because that you did the same with the ANC. The ANC, no one else wanted to speak. Yeah. You went party by party. I don't care if anybody here feels that this is unnecessary. I will maintain. You must be fair.
If we allow all members to speak, I will then have to note Honorable Ngola, Honorable Sokanyile, and Honorable Shongwe, and Honorable Kola Barnard, and Honorable Matthys.
Yes, we're debating the matter.
Those will be the only 5 members that will be allowed to speak because they have not had the chance to speak when the rotation was done. So it will be unfair to these members. And it is unjustified.
How will that be unfair
it is unjustified by every superlative.
But when you came to them, you gave both members an opportunity.
On a point of order.
Point of order, Honorable Malema.
Chairperson, there is no procedure of a meeting where you can be engaged in a dialogue in a manner you are doing. You are setting a wrong precedence. He has made his point. He must switch off his mic and then you make a ruling. So to do what you are doing, I mean, these proceedings are not off cameras. The public is learning from you how to run meetings and how we must conduct ourselves. So this is a pure dialogue.
Yeah.
Please.
You know why we are engaging this dialogue? We must persuade and help this honorable member. We must help him. The problem here is not the chair. The honorable member has to be assisted.
Assisted with what? Stop behaving like we don't know what's happening here. He's not the de facto chair. He's advising you again, chair. You can decide what you can do.
Point of order, chair.
I'm not pointing a finger at you. I'm telling you, you are not the de facto chair. You're not the de facto chair. Monoki for me point ne. Monoki for me point ne. Ye point for me. You just did. No.
What is this?
You have been unfair toward me countless times. When I raise my hand, you overlook me. Now you're saying you want to stop me from speaking simply because you did the normal rotation, Chair. You gave each member of the party an opportunity. I don't care if it frustrates everyone else, but I'm raising my point. You went party for party. You then asked individuals of the party to speak. The ANC said they will not speak after Honorable Sangoni. You came to the EFF, you asked both members. You asked both members. Then when you come to me because I'm one member, you say because you went back after rotation to parties, you gave the ANC another opportunity. As a party, so they are allowed to speak. The AFF can do what they want. So after the rotation, you can give the party an opportunity to speak.
I think this time around we are taking it the wrong way. Chair, Moke Hamchat, take your ruling. I was the next in line to speak, and you gave to SC. I respected that, Chair. So if you allow this to run through emotions, we won't get anywhere, Chair.
This is not emotion.
So can I ask Chair kindly to Mr. Sauls?
I'm just finally standing up for this.
Honorable Shong, may you please listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Listen to me, Honorable Shong. Let's give this honorable member time to speak. Let him speak. You continue, Honorable Sauls.
May I speak on what I wanted to speak on? Is that what you're saying?
You can speak on anything that you want to say.
Thank you, Chair. On the issue of what the Honorable James said, that he didn't have equipment that put him on a disadvantage, so the matter is different. It makes it even worse. General Mkwanazi, he had no disadvantage. He had a professional team and still misled this committee. On the matter of Honorable Chief Whip, that it is not the same, we are granting Mr. Mkabinde in case he made a mistake to go and redo because he was at a disadvantage. Mr. Mkabinde testified that the rest of his things, he vouches for it. All I'm saying is, treat all witnesses the same. If we're going to say we will not proceed because he lied under oath, I agree. We must not proceed if he lied under oath. But then we must do the same with the testimony of General Mkwanazi.
Chair, point
and
of
stop
order.
the whole process.
Chair,
No, there is no point of order.
Chair, no,
Honorable Skosana, wait. No.
Just because I'm disagreeing with everybody.
There is no point of order, Honorable Skosana. No. Let's allow the honorable member to conclude.
Yes. We have a constitutional right to express ourselves. So I will express myself. You can hate it, you can be frustrated, none of my business. Thank you, Chair, for allowing me to express myself. I'm concluding to say, let us be fair. This committee has not chosen a side. There's no side. We have not sided with anybody. So what we do, if we're going to not proceed today, then we must require General Mkwanazi to do the same. If not, let's allow Mr. Mkabinde, as the SC said, let's allow him to go do an affidavit on the section, just like General Mkwanazi did for the section. Let him do that. I can be the only one, but that's my position. Let's be fair. We have no side. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.